They've got MP, Lauri Markkanen out there with Filipowski. Then it's Bailey, and it's Nurkic in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the group for Utah right now. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, for all the anticipation around NBA expansion, we might have to pump the brakes. I'm told a number of team owners are a bit hesitant to further carve up the revenue from this new national broadcasting deal, so the timeline may take longer than some fans had hoped.
They'll get there. All right, Shams. Thank you very much for that report.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Well, he went into the locker room with 1-3 to his credit, and he's still looking here for number 2.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Now here's MP. He's got 44. Oh, look at MP doing his thing down there.
Well, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. All right, Grant, when we talk about the range Trae Young possesses, just how dangerous can this guy be?
Well, when he's on, he's a nightmare matchup for defenses. Once he crosses half court, he's a threat to score, which in turn really helps open up the floor for everyone else on his team.
Collier, he's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Alexander Walker's checked in.
Well, this is where Porzingis thrives. He is shot ready on the catch.
Utah moving the ball around. It's tipped. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Daniels. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. MP, that one's good.
Nice job to recognize the lack of D in that medium range area.
It's stolen by MP. Nurkic with the ball. Now guarded by Daniels.
Defensively, the raw instincts of MP help him guess right. And he gets them out and running.
Pass to Daniels. Lets it go from deep. Gets the 3 ball to go. Daniels has got 12 points in the game.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, the Hawks are trying to involve everyone to take some of the load off Trae Young. Coach Quinn Snyder said, we've been intentional about that. Trae can't do this by himself, and he knows that. Frankly, no player can. Figuring out the ways he can be efficient has been the idea, and he's been making those plays. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. MP. And stolen by Porzingis. On the push, here comes Atlanta. Now here's Alexander Walker, guarded closely. The 3 from Rizasheh. No good.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Another one falls. Amazing.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Alexander Walker, the pass to Johnson. Drops in the 3. Johnson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Good. That's another bucket.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Here's Daniels, plenty of space. Rebounded by Nurkic. Utah leading by 7. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. MP shot is off. And it's Daniels with the ball for Atlanta. And he lobs it up. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
With that length and athleticism, Johnson is always a lob threat.
Nurkic's shot is good.
Well, that's all by design now. Get the shot as soon as possible on that inbound pass.
MP against Daniels. Off the mark there with a 3. MP getting it done for Utah. He's simply on a different level tonight, piling up astronomical point totals in this game. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
New group getting ready for Utah. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Niang. Filipowski comes in for Sensabaugh. Bailey's checked in for Collier. And MP subbed in for George. A big group substitution here for Atlanta. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Okongwu. Jalen Johnson comes in for Gay. Risache, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And Daniels is subbed in for Kennard. And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. Johnson and Porzingis, they're inside. Daniels and Risache out on the perimeter. And it's Young in at the point. And it's Daniels with the ball for Atlanta. 7-point differential. MP fires. MP leaking out and executing. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Hawks trail by 9. Young! Can't get the three.
Boy, when you're trying to make up ground, every shot counts. You have got to be selective.
And again!
And it's 60 points again for him. Can't believe he's done it 3 times.
That's right. And now he's tied for the third most 60-point games in a single campaign. Good for 2.
It's another big night for Trae Young. A relentless scorer, constantly testing your defense.
MP. And another one. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Young. Misses the 3.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute...
Good. He hits again.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise scoring record.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history. Stolen by MP. The 3 is in.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Jazz.
They paid the price for sloppy ball control before, but tonight they kept it locked up tight.
Yeah, they did. And at the other end, they were very disruptive defensively.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
Well, I think his contribution clearly came at the defensive end, right? He came up with a bunch of huge steals. He was a menace all night long.
They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup, make sure you get a good shot.
And so it's Atlanta with it, trailing by 13. There's the steal. Here's Bailey, covered by Daniels. Takes a 3. Porzingis there for the rebound. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Gets it to go. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have...
Another bucket! Wow!
Never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long time.
Yeah, when you talk about absolutely thrilling your fan base, MP has done it. I mean, who knows if this franchise record will ever be broken?
And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And let's check in with Jennifer Quintana.
A truly exceptional performance tonight here, MP. You break 70 points and your team wins the game. What's next?
Post-game treatment, rest, recovery, a little dinner, sleep. Do it all again tomorrow, same as always.
Same as always, after a legendary performance like tonight's?
It's the same as always mentality that lets me do legendary things. So never too low, never too high. It's a cliche because it's true.
Wow, incredible job, MP. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Brian, back to you.
All right, Jennifer, thanks. Good stuff. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Dorisburg, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for
Do you think I'd be a good mascot?
For this team?
Yeah.
In that suit?
Yeah.
In this arena?
Yeah, in this arena, this suit, and for this team.
Not really, no.
You're wrong. You're really wrong. So I'm thinking about letting the kids
Man, how?
NBA is no joke, okay? For real, it's no joke. But MP going out there, putting up points like that, as a rookie, he's different, man. He's different.
Stats that our coaches may not know.
Fresh fruit, just, you know, say I'll double up and then freeze it.
Goal,
You save
one
a
per week,
fortune on it.
simple, but we all get on this.
Hey, there he is. My favorite client and the team's newest starter. Congratulations, man.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Austin. Yeah. It's all pretty exciting now, isn't it?
Hey, listen, this is just the first step towards you becoming the face of the franchise.
Oh, well, I like how that sounds.
But it won't be easy, though. You got to establish yourself as the best player on a championship caliber team.
Oh, is that all?
Listen, but if you do it, the rewards are off the charts, man.
Yeah, well, you know me, Austin. I'm not ever scared, and I'm just crazy enough to believe.
Never change.
night tonight.
There he is.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. Here at the table with me, Greg Anthony and Richard Jeff. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at Utah. They reside in the 7th slot right now in the early part of the season.
And I think for the Jazz, they had the kind of hot and cold start that we've kind of come to expect. Nothing that would indicate they're in for any kind of a breakout season.
They do look like they're the same kind of team they were last year. Good, but not special.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. At the guards, it's Giddey at the 1 with White at the 2. Then there's Dosunmu. Then it's Collins. And it's Asenge in at the 4. And for Utah, they've got MP. Markkanen is out there with Kyle Filipowski. Then there's Bailey. And it's Kessler in at the 5 down low. Something we talked about not too long ago was MP's mission to be the best of his rookie class. Really trying to distinguish himself.
And MP knows he's got some ground to make up to achieve that goal. He hasn't been having the stellar season that most planned, but he's got time to turn it around and start being the rookie leader he wants to be.
This is a great East-West matchup, GA. These are big-time rivals.
There's no secret. This is a big one. The fans know it. The players know it. The fact that they don't play each other as often makes it even more intense.
Executing the plan here early. Still haven't missed a shot.
The Bulls have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. White picks up the loose ball, but he was in the backcourt. They'll give it up. Here's MP. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. That one drops for him.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
Chicago's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Pass to White from downtown. Filipowski grabs the board. For Utah, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. MP.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks. Well, it took a while this summer, but the Bulls were finally able to get an extension done with their bright young point guard, Josh Giddey. In a buyer's market, they could afford to bargain for a team-friendly deal. And after some overreaches in the past, their disciplined approach stands out.
A good strategy. Thank you, Shams.
That guy is perfect from the field, making major contributions to this lead.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And again, MP's got 14 points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Giddey, no good. And it's Utah's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. MP, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Shot by Collins, no good. And so Markkanen will bring it up for Utah. 4-point game. Count it.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. White, wide open. He fires. And the Bulls with another miss. Jazz leading by 6. Here's MP. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, team. The Chicago Bulls retiring the jersey of hometown hero and former league MVP Derrick Rose.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
MP out there with Collier. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Bailey. And it's Nurkic in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group right now for Utah. An efficient score, Kobe White, effective with or Greg without the ball in his hands.
And that's a rare quality. A guard who can break you down off the bounce, but also willing to give it up and then zip to an open spot. It just makes him so difficult to defend.
Bruce Ellis, no one around him. Off target from outside.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
MP glides in for 2.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Pass to Buzelis. It's good from long range. Buzelis has got 7 points in the game.
And when it comes to the three-point shooting of Buzelis, we know he has the ability, but we need to see consistency.
He's just got it on automatic right now, shooting 100%, and that'll keep your confidence high.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. And it's White missing. Jazz leading by 9. Fires from 18. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Here's Asenge. Over in the corner, Dosumu. Pass to Buzelis. Good on the triple. He's got 10.
Oh, smart pass there, setting up Buzelis in a position to cash in.
Utah has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. The offensive rebound, Nurkic, count it, his second. Making 4 attempts.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Outside, White. The 3, he's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
Zero hesitation on the arc. If White has a clear angle, he's taking the shot.
MP going to work inside.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Bulls trail by 7. Outside, White. And the Bulls another 3.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And here's MP for 3. Nailed from three-point land. MP's got 13 points in just this quarter. If they play the clock right, they can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
White, good.
He's looking much more confident here in the second quarter as far as his scoring goes.
And here's MP for 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Buzelis has got 6 rebounds in the game. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for 1 more.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Did he lay an egg at the stripe in their previous game? Couldn't get anything to drop.
Walker Kessler, he's checked in for the Jazz. Filipowski comes in for Collier. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Josh Giddey's checked in for Buzelis.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Utah's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Trying to find White, gets it to him. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Jazz. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. And we've got more Nba2k Sports coming your way after this break.
Taking a look here at Chicago, they knew it was going to be a tough year. And I got to say, it's been hard to watch them fight, looking through all these challenges. You hope they'll...
Let's shift focus back to the Utah Jazz, who find little separation after one half of play.
Love that they're taking high...
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shot within the flow of the offense.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. At the guards, it's Giddey at the 1 with White at the 2. Then it's Collins. Then there's Dosunmu. And it's Senge in the power forwards position. Well, you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that accurate? Or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
A microwave scorer. That's what makes White so lethal. This man, he just shoots.
Here's MP. He takes it in, and that one is good. MP's got 41.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Giddey, no one around him. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Utah leading. MP driving. And the dunk by MP.
Look at how swiftly MP moves to the rim there.
And it's Giddey with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Here's Senge. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Senge's got his second bucket of the game to go. MP with it. He's picked up by Collins. MP, no good.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Well, Josh Giddey provides a floor general's mentality, RJ, in a 6'8" frame.
Yeah, he sees the floor extremely well and prides himself on his ability to create easy looks for his teammates, especially in transition.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. Lauri Markkanen is a 7-footer with touch, but he can also attack off the dribble. Referencing comparisons to Dirk Nowitzki, he said, quote, "When someone hits a fadeaway jumper, they say, that's the Dirk. Maybe someday I'll get the drag step to be called the Lauri." Back to you.
Ooh, that's a sweet move, too. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. MP, the Jazz with another miss.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
You couldn't get a better shot up? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Collier, he's checked in for Markkanen. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Bruce Ellis is checked in. And the dunk by MP.
The young buck, MP taking off there.
Now, Giddey. He's got 9. Pass to Senge. From outside, off the mark.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
making good use of his length. Buzelis able to track down the block that time.
Here's Dosunmu. No good on the three.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
MP, no good. For Chicago, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Dosunmu's shot is off. Utah shooting in the second half so far about 45%. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And MP doesn't back away from physical defense. You love that about the young player. He welcomes any chance to get to the line.
So for the Bulls, Smith checked in for Zach Collins. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Dosunmu.
It wasn't perfect, but it was enough to give them the lead.
In the corner, Huerter with it. And again, no good by Chicago. The Jazz shooting a tremendous 61% from the floor, hitting at all cylinders. And he gets the bucket.
MP looking confident from there. The defense has to at least respect his jump shot.
Bulls trail by 3. Huerter on the wing. A three-pointer, no good.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
MP, no good. The Bulls shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Here's Buzelis. And it's off from three-point range. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's MP. And yep, another basket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And Chicago shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. No one near Huerter as he lets it fly. And again, unable to change momentum here. Here's MP. Hits it again. Wow.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. And so it's the Utah Jazz heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just
changes for Chicago. Collins checked in for Jalen Smith. Dosunmu comes in for Buzelis. And Josh Giddey subbed in for Kevin Huerter. Here's Giddey. And again, Chicago, no good. Utah leading by 9. Walker Kessler is out there with Kyle Filipowski. Then it's MP. Then there's Bailey. And it's Markkanen in at the small forward position. That's the group right now for Utah. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Good, he hits again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Missed on the three.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Here's the deep ball.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games. And they've made that adjustment since the break.
Here's Giddey for 3. The shot is off. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Giddey will pull it down. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Trailing by 10. 1:25 left in the fourth quarter. Shoots the 3. Knocks down the 3.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
White, now Collins, finishes inside on the nice dish.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
And Chicago shooting at a 46% clip in the fourth quarter. Collins. Josh Giddey. Can't get the three, and that's an intentional foul. "13 points was their biggest lead in the game."
The one thing he and his coach have in common, they'll both have nightmares about this quarter.
And I love going to Giddey there at 6'8" with his skill. Josh can get that one off anytime he wants.
Here's Bailey. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by White.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively. Pressure is a privilege. Critical shot from MP. This kid does not fear anything.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. 12 seconds left in the game. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
Collins, good.
Nice little draw up there from the inbounds play to get them an easy bucket.
The drive by MP. He got it again. Sensational.
And another stunning accomplishment in his career. He's now tied for fourth most 60-point games in league history.
He is one of the most exciting offensive players the NBA has ever seen. In fact, I don't think you can make an argument against that. Here's Giddey from outside. Not gonna go. So we see the Jazz get the win here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
Now, let's send it over to Dominic Hamill.
A scoring bonanza tonight in the win. MP, as you're passing 40, 50, 60 points, are you feeling the excitement building in the arena?
You notice it, but I'm at work. You know, there's a million things to keep track of. Defensive assignments, switches, how you're going to handle this, attack that. I know we make it look easy, but it's not. This is a real high wire act, and if you don't keep your eyes on the prize, you're going to fall.
We appreciate you, MP.
Thank you.
Kevin, over to you.
Terrific stuff, Dominic. Thanks. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
Hey, need some help?
Let's get after it, MP.
Coming right up, the Lakers taking on the Jazz. For the Lakers, not the start to the season that this team wanted, but they can turn it around with a win at any time. We'll see if that starts tonight. Jazz, Lakers, coming right up. And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Let's take a look at the numbers for Austin Reeves.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
The starters for Utah. Walker Kessler out there with Filipowski. Then it's Bailey. Then it's MP. And it's Markkanen in at the 3. And for the Lakers, Reeves and LeBron out on the perimeter. Vanderbilt and Ayton patrol the paint. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. Grant. These are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A. And it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
Strong work down low from MP. He doesn't let aggressive defense throw him off his game.
Vanderbilt finds Doncic. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Doncic has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
They retain possession. Utah moving the ball around. Count it. MP's gotten his third basket of the night.
Well, a sharp start for them. 3 of 4 from the field.
Pass to James. Back to Doncic. Puts up a 3. Count it. From distance. Doncic has got 7 points in the game.
Well, a nice start for them. 3 for 3 in the early going, getting into a rhythm.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, we saw a transformation with Luka over the summer as he committed himself to getting in the best shape of his life. And a much leaner Luka started showing up in late July, shortly after he recruited Marcus Smart to the Lakers. No doubt about it, guys. Luka has something to prove this season in a big way.
Making the commitment. All right, Shams, appreciate the report.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Takes a step back. Here's Reeves. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, I didn't know that was on the menu. Austin Reeves getting himself a dunk.
Kessler passes to MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Sinks that one from the post. That's 12 points for MP.
He's going off this quarter, a huge reason why this team is on top.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Some changes now for the Lakers. Hachimura's checked in for DeAndre Ayton, and Connect subbed in for LeBron. Lakers trail by 5. From deep, here's Doncic, and he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Using that change of pace off the dribble, Doncic gets the shots he wants.
It's stolen by Doncic. Here's Connect. Doncic outside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Markkanen. He's really been spectacular lately. Here's your Western Conference Player of the Week, MP.
Oh, it's been so much fun to watch him on the offensive end recently. He's really his team's engine on that end of the floor, sparking plays and helping them find open shots and big points.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Hayes comes in for Vanderbilt, and it's Westbrook in for Reeves. MP shot is off. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Pass to Doncic. Hachimura from long range. And the three-pointer goes.
You can tell Doncic trusts his teammates. He'll get them looks and doesn't insist on doing everything himself.
Here's Markkanen. Here's MP. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 1. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
And those are the games you need as a squad. Proving to yourself you can go win in a hostile environment.
Ooh, Kessler with the block.
Well, they might think twice before bringing it inside again. Kessler with ferocious interior defense.
We've got 33 seconds left in the opening quarter. From deep, here's Doncic. The rebound by Markkanen.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
MP shot is good.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
Lakers trail by 7. Doncic outside. Pass to Hayes. They need this. Westbrook with the miss. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. It's the Jazz. They lead by 7. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And thanks again. Markkanen's checked in for Niang. Bailey comes in for Sensabaugh. And MP subbed in for George. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. And now Allie LaForce has an update for us on LeBron. What's the news, Allie?
Hey guys, the Lakers head athletic trainer gave me an update. There's some pain in the chest area, especially when breathing. Right now, it's being called a bruise. It's an injury that may have sidelined some players, but they've cleared him to return. I'm sure he'll be playing through some pain, but he'll try to get through it.
All right, Allie, thank you.
Yeah, so much changes around the league year to year, but the danger and impact of injury remains largely the same. It's not enough to be good. You got to be lucky, too.
So on the floor for Utah, they've got Yusuf Nurkic. Collier is out there with MP. Then it's Bailey, and it's Markkanen in at the 4 spot. Lakers trail by 14. And over the 5 decades of the Jazz franchise history, almost half of those years they were coached by the great Jerry Sloan.
Well, the Jazz were a team that took on Jerry Sloan's toughness and a willingness to fight at all times. Those days are in the past, but they still echo in Utah.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
Just another move in his bag of tricks. Westbrook isn't afraid to bust out the floater every now and then.
Here's Reeves, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, BA, the Lakers are always thinking title. Coach J.J. Redick said, everything I've ever done in this sport has been crystallized into how can I win a championship? I got close as a college player and as an NBA player. My hope and goal is to bring the Lakers their 18th NBA championship as head coach. Back to you.
Eyes on the prize. Okay, Allie, good stuff. The shot. The rebound by the Jazz. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
They really had a strong night shooting the basketball. They got hot and stayed hot.
No, you're not going to lose many games shooting the percentage they did. That takes a disciplined effort.
Hachimura, the pass to Westbrook from 15 feet away. And that one comes up a bit short. Jazz leading by 14. MP left side. Hachimura with a rebound.
Well, the defense was giving him that one, but he made the shot more difficult than it needed to be. You got to play smart.
Top of the key. That shot is off. Los Angeles has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. The shot by Reeves, no good.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
That one goes. Just count it. MP's got 28.
Oh, MP. He got that tweener working.
Westbrook against MP. And Westbrook slams it home.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there.
Yeah, terrific take by MP. He's just punishing them on the drive.
Hachimura from long range. The rebound by MP.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Going inside. And off the glass. That one's good. MP's got 32 points.
Well, tonight has been the MP show. And, guys, they have to keep it simple. Just keep feeding MP the ball and keep seeing him add to that point total.
And so it's Utah feeling confident. 18-point lead to end that quarter. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
We all have big expectations for MP, and he's crushing it. Lets his game do the talking. You like to see that from a young player.
And switching gears now to that first half. Big hill to climb for the Los Angeles Lakers.
You can do everything else, but if you don't take care of the boards, well, you know what I'm going to say.
Your goose is cooked? You're in hot water? Any of those?
Where were you born, Ernie?
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave the team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
Vanderbilt and Ayton patrol the paint. Luka. And Reeves are the 1 and the 2. And it's James in at the 3 slot. That's the Laker 5. From deep, here's Doncic. The rebound by Markkanen. Markkanen's got 5 rebounds in the game. Reeves against MP. With some arc. And it's good on the layup. MP's got 34.
Well, he's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Stolen by MP. He goes up. And MP throws it down.
Oh, excellent hustle by MP. He deserved to be rewarded with the bucket for his effort.
And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. For Lauri Markkanen, a really talented scorer, Stan. How do you think he's fared with more responsibility?
BA, I think he's done very well. He's a prototypical stretch 4 who scores at an efficient rate, and with his elevated role, he's just grown in his confidence.
Lets it fly from 18. Rebound, the Lakers. Doncic outside. Pass to James. Offline with a 3.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots.
And that one's good.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Kessler on the double team. The Lakers have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Here's MP. Count the basket. MP's got 40 points.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Now here's a look at the best passers in the league. Second, Luka Doncic.
He has a great eye for where to send the ball, and you know his teammates love playing with an unselfish guy like him.
The Lakers really having a tough go here. And there's James from the arc. The Lakers with another miss. And the Jazz haven't been past the second round since 2007. Now trying to build a contender.
Well, BA, they know in the West that's a tall order. They got to be patient and build this thing from the ground up.
Doncic outside. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
MP, that one's good.
They're really working the paint now.
The Lakers shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Luka Doncic has studied LeBron James's game for a long time, and now they're teammates. Luka said, "It's a dream come true." I always look up to him. I think we both make our teams better. Our IQ is very high. Just having two guys like that on the court helps the whole team out. Guys, back to you.
Quite a tandem. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Kleba, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Reeves.
Huge night for him. I love how he's searching for his shot attempts, trying to carry them to the finish line.
Here's Doncic. The rebound by MP.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
That one falls.
Overall this quarter, he's getting good looks, and he's taking advantage.
From deep, here's Doncic. Offensive board. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
On offense, here are the Lakers. And here's Westbrook from the arc. No luck on that one. Here's MP. James with the rebound. Jacks up a three. Rebound, Utah. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's MP. Rebound by the Lakers. Doncic with it. He's got 13. And the shot is good by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 10 points in the game.
Well, he might be a guard, but Russ finishes like a big in the paint.
MP. And got it! Another basket!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Here's Kleba. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
And credit him for understanding the situation. And
MP getting it done for Utah. He's simply on a different level tonight, piling up astronomical point totals in this game. More 2K action in just a moment. And Lakers will go for a different look here. Ayton, he's checked in for Hachimura. Vanderbilt comes in for Laravia. LeBron, he's checked in for Connect. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Westbrook. And Utah with a change here too. MP's checked in. So the Jazz 5 right now. We've got George Niang. MP is out there with Collier. Then it's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3, the small forward.
See, a guy like Ayton can power through a foul. And now he's got himself a chance at another bucket.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Utah.
Well, look, you have to be able to count on energy and effort every night, and they're showing a lot of it with their transition buckets.
You also can't ignore the good job they've done rebounding on the offensive end tonight. That hustle has been well rewarded with second chance points.
From deep, here's Doncic. Rebounded by the Jazz. Nurkic has got rebound number 8 now. Here's MP. Again, Utah good for 2.
MP smart enough to know he doesn't have to get to the rim to be effective.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. And here's Doncic outside. Sends it home from three-point land.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
He's all alone. And a quick 2 as he powers it in.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Here's Sensabaugh. Fires the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. And the Jazz lead by 21.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Back to MP. Pass to Sensabaugh. Launches it on target from range.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Jazz.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
So it's the Lakers now. Outside Reeves. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to James. Oh, they pick off the pass. Here's MP. Oh, connects again.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Doncic outside. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
All right, now let's go courtside to Dominic Hamill.
Thanks, guys. A $50 and a win, and I already know you'll say one doesn't mean much without the other. You really mean it, though? Isn't that what players have to say? What's the danger in admitting what anybody who's played at any level knows to be true? Scoring is fun.
Nah, you trying to get me in trouble, Dominic.
Hey, I'm just asking questions, MP.
I mean, yeah, it's fun. But I can get buckets on my own in my driveway. You play on a team because you want to achieve something greater than personal glory, you know? Don't get me wrong. I want the personal glory too, but winning as a team is the entire point.
Understood. Thanks for your time, MP.
Thank you.
Brian, back to you.
Okay, Dominic, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this
I'm planning a beach trip next week.
Never a bad decision. What's your go-to activity?
Well, I've been doing a bit of skimboarding lately.
I love a day at the beach. I have no idea.
Not Fantasia. You think he's that special?
Man, once in a generation.
You do know that Peja, at the time of his retirement, was 10th all-time and made three-pointers?
Yes, you forget I lived in West Tech. You see my giant cowbell?
All right. He's got that kind of shot for more. Hey, should we pick up something for dinner?
Oh, but we got food already at home.
Yeah, but those leftovers are old.
Well, no, I brought them home yesterday, I think. Right?
In the same place?
Yeah, it's my favorite.
Oh man, how's your hamster doing?
It got out the other day, so we've been trying to find it.
I saw the picture. It's scary.
Yeah.
Man, my back's killing me. When's the last time you did yard work? Okay, I'll be there.
And we welcome you to this NBA Cup game with a bit more riding on the line here than usual. Tonight, it'll be the Utah Jazz going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by... And a chance here now to look at the rookie race. Never too soon to see how some of the fresh faces in the league are holding up. We've got quite a few youngsters looking to put their name in the front of the Rookie of the Year race. And you look at Bailey, not in the top 5 currently, but he's amidst some terrific talent nonetheless, and there's still plenty of time for him.
And he's enjoyed a very solid start to his rookie campaign. Things have gone pretty well for him thus far.
Well, he has shown a lot of promise, and talking to people around the league, they think he has star potential.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Both Jalen and Jalen Williams are out there. One at the 3, the other at the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the power forward position. And for the Jazz, they've got Kyle Filipowski. MP out there with Bailey. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Markkanen in at the small forward. What a treat we have tonight, Greg. These teams give us a glimpse into the future of the NBA.
No doubt about that. These are the guys that might eventually turn into the superstars that run the league. They're still very up and coming, but loads of talent on the floor in this one. Got a contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from 3.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. And slam! Dunked by SGA.
Gives the team such a great element having a 1 guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie Laporte.
I briefly spoke with Will Hardy. We talked about Jalen Williams and what he wanted to see from his team defensively against him. He told me we just have to be aware of where he is at all times. The second you lose sight of him, that's when he'll torch you. We all got to be on the same page. It seems like Williams will be a central focus for them tonight. Back to you, Kev.
All right, Allie, thank you. And, Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah. I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
Thunder have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. To the middle, here's Williams, and it's sent back by Kessler. Here's MP, and the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Yeah, it's been a tough game for him with his shooting. Fortunately, the rest of the team has picked him up, and they have the lead.
And a wide-open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses the 3. Utah leading, and it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
That is timing on the part of SGA, protecting that paint.
Williams, that's good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Kenrich Williams. Markkanen can't get it to go. For Oklahoma City, their last game was a loss to the Kings.
Yeah, you could see they were pressing in that one, and the shooting percentages dipped because of it.
Well, they just never looked comfortable out there, and part of that is the defense they were facing.
Filipowski passes to MP. No good with the layup.
Well, this has been far from his best game, and if they're going to come back here, he's got to find a way to get going.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. And the 3 off target.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open 3.
The shot is good.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
The Thunder leading by 3. Here's Williams. Steps back and drains the jump shot. Williams has got 5.
That pull-up jumper has become such a reliable weapon for Williams.
Bumped on the way up, but hits it, and they call the blocking foul.
A point-blank range. That is too easy.
Collier, he's checked in for Bailey. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Jang, he's checked in for Williams. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Williams. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Dort. And Wallace subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Joe, no good with the triple. The Jazz have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. And there's the bucket from MP. 10 points for him.
And I know younger players like MP don't often take mid-range jumpers, but still, it can be a useful weapon.
Pass to Wiggins. Here's Joe. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Jang. Markkanen pulls it in. Here's MP. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. This is their first chance to take a look at the Jazz this season.
And two teams at vastly different ends of the standings last year, but they played each other to a draw.
MP getting... Joe, he's checked in for the Thunder. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. The Thunder have gotten all of their first 6 shots to go in here in the second. What a quarter so far. So the Thunder 5 right now. Isaiah Joe is out there with Alex Caruso. Then there's Wallace. Then it's Jalen Williams. And it's Wiggins in at the center, locking down the middle. And Tim, you look at some of the advanced metrics. Alex Caruso is one of the best defenders in the modern era.
Yeah, Kevin, that impact is rare for a guy who is 6'5", but he grew up on the court in College Station, Texas. Basketball is in his veins.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in.
And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
Takes the 3. The rebound by Collier. Looking at the last game for the Jazz, it was a win against the Los Angeles Lakers. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. Jalen Williams has become an all-star and a key player for the Thunder. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said he allows us to really do anything out there because he's so versatile. He's been special for us and is a big reason why we are where we are. He just does whatever it takes to win. Back to you.
He is a big factor. Allie, we appreciate the report. Here he goes, and MP throws it down.
Well, MP has been very aggressive here, looking for his own offense, generating great results.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. You look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
Yeah, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report.
You just love the pressure MP puts on defenses. He is poised beyond his years.
Filipowski, he's checked in for Utah. Tim, the Thunder with an MVP in SGA, an all-star in Jalen Williams. Man, this is one deep team.
Well, they may not have the top star power of some other teams, but if they keep playing like this, they will become household names. He is just so good around the hoop. Good luck stopping SGA.
And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Caruso's checked in. Now about 3 minutes gone in his second quarter of basketball. Yes, that goes in.
And forget the analytics. I'll take SGA from mid-range any day of the week.
Utah's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. MP, no good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here comes SGA. And The basket good. A bank shot that time. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 16 points.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
With length and instinct, Shea is unquestionably one of the league's premier shot-blocking guards.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Okay, I see it. That's your point guard getting up. And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
Outside Williams, the three, and SGA gets it to go on the assist by Williams. SGA's got the lead up to 5 now for the Thunder. The three from MP. Rebound by Williams. And here are the Thunder now. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Dort passes to Williams. It's a nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And it's sent back by Kessler. Inside. Harkinen from outside. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And I tell you what, Markkanen has already mastered the art of the bank shot. Loves getting it up there and knocking that one down. You have got to be in his space if you want to disrupt his rhythm. And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
You're going to have to be very patient right here. Let's see how it plays out. It continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
Filipowski passes to MP. Bounces high off the rim and drops. MP's got 24 points.
And we'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
And so it's MP making things happen for Utah. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We'll take a quick break. And
yeah, they're going right at the defense, in a way daring them to foul. So far, it's working for them.
I love the energy there.
And let's move on to the race for rookie. And that'll do it for halftime.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
Yeah, the key is to be in an attack mindset but still play under control. When you do that, good things tend to happen.
Kyle Filipowski is out there with Markkanen. Then there's Bailey. Then it's MP. And it's Kessler in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's the group for Will Hardy as they begin the second half. Thunder trailing by 4. Pass to Williams, and it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. The kick out to Williams. Off target from three-point range.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Well, young players like MP know that if they run the floor, they will be rewarded.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. SGA finds Williams. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. Here is Williams. He's got 8. Here's Dort. And for all the talk, Tim, about Lou Dort's defense, how about his growth as a shooter?
Well, I think he understood to get more minutes, he had to be more consistent as a shooter. The defense has always been there, but the steady improvement has come with his three-point shooting, which makes him now an elite 3-and-D wing.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 6-point game. MP against Gilgeous Alexander. And that one's good. MP.
He has been in a great flow tonight, converting at a high rate.
Thunder trailing by 8. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you, guys. Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shea Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around." And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face. Guys?
Yep, a wonderful organization. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Dort, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Athletic play from Dort on the drive. Coming in hot and finishing it off with the slam.
Here's MP. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight, and it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Williams against Markkanen. The kick out to Williams. No good on the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's MP. Filipowski, the bounce pass. Markkanen finds Filipowski. Nice ball movement by Utah. 5 on the clock. To the paint. Tries again. MP. Going to work inside.
That's just a great possession. MP scoring in the paint.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Thunder trailing by 8. Pass to Dort. Here's the 3. Filipowski grabs the board. Filipowski's got 4 rebounds in this game. Right through contact. MP.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams for 3. Cranes the three-pointer. Williams has got 11 points.
Well, that's just one of the many things Williams does to help his team. That time stretching the floor with his shooting.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's ready to talk things through with them. A different look for Utah. Nurkic checked in for Walker Kessler. And it's Collier in for Markkanen. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Jang, he's checked in for Jalen Williams. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Williams. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Jalen Williams. And Wallace subbed in for Dort. Outside, SGA. Off target with his 3.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
MP, that's for 2. Oh, a tough bucket from MP.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Thunder trailing by 9. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. Filipowski grabs the board. Filipowski's got his 6th rebound on the night. SGA against MP. And again, it's Utah.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, when you have the lead, ball security's everything. Just focus on each trip up the floor.
Jazz leading by 11. With 4 seconds on the clock, the shot no good. And so it's Utah holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one, a great performance from the field. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that... He's making some changes here. So for Oklahoma City right now, both Jalen and Jalen Williams are out there. One at the 3, the other at the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the power forward. And it's off.
So far, he hasn't done a lot of damage from 3. Only had that 1 in the first half.
Takes the 3. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Utah leading by 6. MP. He nails it from 11.
And that shows the skill level of MP. The pull-up is a tough shot to master.
SGA. And it's sent back by Kessler. MP fires. Williams with the rebound. Thunder trailing by 8. Outside, Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander. No problem with the wide-open Jay.
And Shea has the ability to break down any defense on any given possession, and you're seeing that again tonight.
Driving inside. Beautiful play by MP.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Kessler against Dort. All right, here's Williams. Strong move off the glass.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Thunder trailing by 6. We've got 1:23 left to play in the final quarter. Off target from outside.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Dort with the rebound. Oklahoma City has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Utah has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
Well, for a guy who hasn't been in the league a long time, MP has a very soft touch on that jumper.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Here's Dort.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now, here's MP. 6 on the shot clock. And good that time.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Now Dort drips it down with 2 hands.
Really smart decision by SGA, taking what the defense gives him.
Williams with the steal.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Yeah, anything they do at this point is going to be futile.
And another one falls.
He's at 50 again. He's done this a few times this year.
This has become old hat. He's tied for the 4th most 50-point games in a single season.
And this is his 9th 50-piece, tying the great Wilt Chamberlain. Kobe's 10 is next up at 3.
So we see the Jazz get the win here. And this is a big win for them in the NBA Cup as they move to 2-1 in the group stage.
And if they can win their final group stage game, it's likely that they're going to advance to the next stage.
Let's now go courtside and join Jennifer Quintana. Jennifer?
The win was impressive. 40-plus points in the win, another level entirely. When did you know you were in the zone?
Some nights it doesn't hit you into tip-off. There's always so much going on before a game. Logistics, prep, people hitting you up for tickets. Your mind really isn't free until the game starts. Then all that other stuff just kind of falls behind you. And then you actually get to lock in and do your thing. And that's what I did tonight. Sometimes that leads to 30 points. Other nights that's going to lead to 40 or 50. What I can tell you is that I'm going to keep getting mine, and we're going to keep winning more times than not. All I care about is winning, so that's what I'm focused on.
Keep it up, MP. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Jennifer, thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. So long.
Yes, the pace has really picked up, especially the past 3 seasons. When you bring reports, top scorers.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for spending Sunday evening with us. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. And giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Allie LaForce. Here's a look at some stats for Austin Reeves.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Vanderbilt and Ayton patrol the paint. Reeves and LeBron out on the perimeter. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. And for the Jazz, Lauri Markkanen out there with Kyle Filipowski. Then it's MP, then it's Walker Kessler, and it's Bailey in at the 2. When it comes to this time of the season, Grant, what are teams most focused on?
Well, B.A., it's getting the defense in order. That's a priority. An offensive system can take some time to perfect, but a team has to sort out its defensive identity early.
From deep, here's Doncic. Nails it from beyond the arc.
You cannot give Luka any space out beyond the arc because he'll make you pay every time.
MP looking around. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. Doncic with it. Phenomenal stats on a consistent basis. Puts up over 24 points a game. To the paint. And Doncic with the jam.
Luka with so many physical gifts. Taking flight right there.
Now here's MP. Pulls it from the top of the key. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
That's off as well, so he misses both.
And we know Ayton has all the tools to be a top big man in this league. He just needs to show it on a nightly basis.
Off to a nice start here. They've hit all 3 from the field.
MP's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. The 3 is up. The Lakers with another miss. The Jazz have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Pass to Filipowski. Markkanen outside. Utah moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. It's stolen by James. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. MP inside. Guarded by Doncic. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Will Hardy gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him what lessons he's learned from studying tape on Luka Doncic, and Coach told me, well, one thing is you can't force him into anything. Luka plays at the pace that he wants to play at and goes where he wants to go on the floor. But we can try and take away his options, and that should present some obstacles for him. Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Boy, you could see it and feel it in his eyes at the start of this period. He is on a mission.
And so Will Hardy calls a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And a chance to see the rookie leaderboard in the steals department. 5th on the list, MP.
You just love the effort he puts in on defense. Rare to see a rookie who can disrupt offenses like him.
Yeah, and I think it's a unique talent and instinct he has. I mean, timing out the dribble, seeing the pass before it happens. Really excellent hands when he goes to strip the ball, and I think he's only going to get better.
6 on the shot clock. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
And that's what happens when you let MP get positioning inside.
Los Angeles has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Reeves, the pass to Doncic. Goes up from the top of the key. Utah grabs the miss.
He will not be happy with himself. Got a good look from mid-range there.
Bailey, uneasy 2 on the layup.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 2. Out to James. Outside Vanderbilt. Shot clock at 6. And here's Reeves outside. The rebound by Markkanen. For Utah, they've got all 6 shots to fall in the first. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, the writing is on the wall. The Lakers are Luka's team now. And it seems quite possible this will be King James' final season with the team after he picked up his almost $53 million player option. While LeBron is not entirely comfortable with the situation from my understanding, and guys, he's got to make the most of every season he has left.
Yeah, got to roll with the punches. All right, chums. Thank you very much for that report.
You've got to love the way he's scoring it tonight. Very efficient.
Here's Reeves. No points yet. Here's Doncic. The Lakers with another miss. And here are the Jazz. They're on a 16-7 run. And the basket by MP.
MP showing you the ability to stop on a dime for that pull-up J.
30 seconds left to play in the first. Again, Utah good for two.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game. Filipowski, he's checked in for Niang. Lowry Markkanen comes in for Sensabaugh. And MP subbed in for George. And then for Los Angeles, Connects checked in for James. And Reeves is subbed in for Doncic. And we played through the first minute here in the second. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, Austin Reeves out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then it's Connect. And it's Hayes in at the 5 down low. Ooh, MP going to work inside.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Hachimura from long range. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. MP with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Clark, the one expression you hear a lot in basketball, reward the big man. What's that all about?
Well, you know, B.A., the big guys often are the guys doing the dirty work, the unsung work, rebounding, setting screens, getting up and down the floor to create opportunities for their teammates. But they also want that rock, too. So get him the ball every now and then. Let him eat. Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you just kind of expect him to knock him down.
Pass to Hayes. Now here's Connect. Westbrook right side. Some solid defense from Markkanen. Jazz leading by 15. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The Lakers are trying to maximize what LeBron James has left in the tank. Coach J.J. Redick said, when you get to coach one of the greatest players ever, you take a lot of joy and pride and excitement in that. And it's my job to help him in these last few innings of his career. Back over to you.
A rare opportunity. Allie, thanks very much for the report.
Tell you what, nice mid-range shot there from MP, and that'll open things up for him on the floor.
Connect on the wing. Beyond the arc. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Connect's got 6 points in the quarter.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Well, Dalton Connect, older than most from his class. You can see that in his game, Clark.
For sure. I mean, he came into the league, BA, at 23 years old, so you would expect some seasoning to be part of his package. I mean, there was a polish to his game that younger players often don't have, and because of that, he was able to make a pretty immediate impact on his team. Boy, he's been a monster this quarter, carrying the load for sure.
Here's Westbrook. He's got 6. There's 1:47 left to play in the half. And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Picks up his 3rd foul. We'll see now what coach decides to do from here.
Kessler, he's checked in for Nurkic. And then for Los Angeles, Vanderbilt's checked in for Hayes. James comes in for Connect. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Reeves.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Lakers trail by 14. Westbrook, the pass to Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Luka Magic has been on display tonight. He is in full control, piling up the points.
Utah's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Oh, look at MP doing his thing down there.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And here's Doncic outside. Kessler with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Got a hand on it.
I like how Hachimura made himself big, protecting that paint.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first half.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
MP with it. Now Doncic defending. MP, no good off the back of the rim. Lakers trail by 14. Pass to James. Off target from outside. MP outside. And the layup is good off the glass. MP's got 34.
He is anchored in and making a living down low tonight.
And stolen by Markkanen. And so it's Utah in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. Their entire defense is designed to stop LeBron right now, and that's been effective. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Utah Jazz. And let's do something we never, ever, ever do, and that's go off topic.
What topic?
So we don't have a topic, Shaq?
Isn't that a topic, being off topic?
Well, that was more no topic than off topic. Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Utah Jazz. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Jazz leading by 16. Filipowski out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Walker Kessler. Then it's MP. And it's Bailey in at the 2. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
Showing a lot of muscle on the interior. MP unaffected by the defense there.
Here's Reeves following the bucket by Utah. From deep, here's Doncic. The rebound by Markkanen.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
And the foul on Kyle Filipowski. That's his first foul.
He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch. That's for sure.
Outside Reeves. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Three-pointer off the mark. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Jazz. And following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Warriors at Chase Center in San Francisco. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. And the foul called on MP. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
That's number 4 on.
Jazz leading by 5. And so in the game for Los Angeles, Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. LeBron plays the 3 with Vanderbilt at the 4. And it's Ayton in at the 5.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Ooh, MP takes the contact and converts.
What more can he do? I mean, my goodness, it's certainly his night.
Haley's checked in for Utah.
You know, it's no secret that MP is a confident guy. But what I really like is that most of the time he lets his play do the talking for him.
Doncic! The 3 is off.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
MP using the glass to lay it in.
He is on one right now, carrying the offense. Just keep finding it.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Down by 12. Doncic finds his opening on the inside.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
That one goes. Yes, sir.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Doncic. Count it.
Don't know what you're thinking, but you got to get out on that or Luka gonna cook you.
MP. And good. There's another.
Once again, he hits the 50-point mark as he continues to be a force of nature this season.
This performance has tied him for third most 50-point games in a season. He just keeps delivering.
And I can't believe he has matched Kobe's 10 games of 50 points. It just shows the level of greatness we are witnessing this season.
Now here's MP.
When we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
Lakers trail by 13. Now Doncic. He got it!
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Jazz.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
But when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
And this is a matchup that's really favored them so far. They've won the first 2 games of the season series, and with 2 more left, they'll be looking forward to the last 2 against Los Angeles.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
It's a 13-point game. Outside Westbrook, beyond the arc. Nurkic with a rebound. When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah.
And yes, another basket.
I mean, just a magnificent showing for him offensively. Buckets coming in rapid succession.
And get this, he's now tied for third most 60-point games in league history. So we see the Jazz taking the W here. A competitive game, you have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Now over to Dominic Hamill.
A memorable evening as MP passes 40 points in leading his team to victory. Before you were a star, MP, you were a fan. Is this kind of effort as special for you to experience as it was to watch when you were growing up?
Oh, 100%.
Back to you, Brian.
Thanks, Dom. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Yeah, what'd you do when you forgot your lunch last night?
I went and saw Mary.
I had no idea. Popcorn. Popcorn for a meal? Dad does it for me. That must be nice.
All right, listen up. I know you're carrying a big load for being a rookie, but we need you to step up tonight. With 2 starters out, we're going to have to lean on you even more.
Yeah, whatever we need, Coach. I got you. I got us.
Good. You might have to play the entire.
Coach, I'm only 19. In Europe, conditioning is everything, so I'm actually built for this.
Good. And, man, I remember being your age. Now I have to ice my knees after practice.
Yeah, that's why I'm never getting old like you.
Good luck with that, kid.
All right, I'll see you out there, Coach.
All right, man.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Quite a few injuries here between the two teams. 5 players out tonight.
5 players unavailable tonight. A lot of minutes and shots to go around.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, we've got Bailey. Kyle Filipowski is out there with Nurkic. Then it's Keontae George. And it's MP in at the point guard. And looking at the Nets, Johnson is out there with Demon. Then it's Terrence Mann, and it's Timmy in at the center, locking down the middle. And the Nets start out with the ball. Of course, I'd have to imagine. Game 2 of a back-to-back is a big test of a player's stamina.
You're exactly right, Kevin. And it's not just the physical stamina, it's the emotional stamina to hang in when your body is absolutely tired. But the great players, the ones we love to watch, embrace this challenge.
Something we talked about not too long ago was MP's mission to be the best of his rookie class. Really trying to distinguish himself.
Look, I commend MP for a great goal to set your sights on, but the results so far have been mixed. Rookie struggles are different for everyone, and he just hadn't found his footing as quickly as he had hoped. And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. The Nets working the ball around now. Brownie. Good.
Well, this offense certainly thrives when he's knocking those down.
Last outing for the Nets. They won that game against the Bulls in Chicago.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
One thing we know, great teams in the NBA get production off the bench, and that was critical that night.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Filipowski passes to Nurkic. Just 5 on the clock. Utah needs to get off a shot here, and the shot goes down.
What a great start. They've only missed 1 thus far.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Let's check in now with our Allie Laporte, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, Kevin. Those who've worked with Nets coach Jordi Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough, so you try to build it." Guys?
Thank you, Allie.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Demon. 7 points in the game. And it's MV with the rebound. Jazz have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And in a little over a decade, the Nets, GA, having to rebuild from the ashes of 2 super team iterations.
The short time span between shows how quickly they can turn things around. And with a treasure trove of picks in the coming years, they look to climb that mountain once again.
13 feet away. Connects, the jumper drops. MP's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Man, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Oh, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
And so, MP will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. The quick look, no good that time.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again. The floater is a tougher shot than it looks, but boy, he makes it look effortless.
Pass to Clowney. To the inside. Kicks it out to Johnson. Here's Demon. Clock at 6. Lets the 3 fly. Utah with the rebound. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
I'll tell you, they played hard. They drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
One of the things that you know when you miss free throws is you're giving the team opposite you all the momentum. You're failing to capitalize on their mistakes.
And so it's MP making things happen for Utah. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
You've got Wilson. Torrey is out there with Whitehead. Then it's Williams. And it's Wolf in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay. Boy, remarkable how efficient he's been scoring the ball. He feels good right now.
And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. Sarath, he's checked in for Traore. Here's Whitehead. Sarath gets the bucket. Sarath's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, and there it is again on a lot of their possessions this first half. They've established great inside position.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. The Nets making a switch here. Powell's checked in. And now in the first half of December, more games under our belt. The power rankings starting to take shape. You look at the Timberwolves. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And you know, right now for the Jazz, they've done a great job of just staying in their lane, following their game plan and remaining as consistent as anyone, which can be encouraging moving forward.
Back to Powell. Launches a 3. The rebound by Collier.
If he's got that much space, he's got the green light. He just doesn't make it.
And that one's good. MP.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Powell kicks to Williams. Back to Powell from past the arc. Rebound, Utah. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. And the basket by MP.
Well, guys love to score, but the differentiator is, can you do it at an efficient clip? And right now, that's what's happening.
Williams with a clean look. And again, it's the Nets missing. Jazz leading by 11. The 3 from MP. Oh, MP sinks the triple. Now, you often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Williams outside. And the rebound by Nurkic. On offense, here are the Jazz. They're on a 14-4 run. And Utah again with the ball.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Outside Williams. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Johnson, a wide open look, and a miss there on the triple.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Outside Williams. The Nets working the ball around now. Here's Denver.